Guess who's back? Back again. Juljas back. Tell the nations to not let me commit war crimes, as in the stream. Anyways, boys, we are back in the top videos, the easiest nations of 1917. Before getting to the video, I'm quickly going to tell you that only about only 23.4% of you are subscribed. I am the whole time advertising for you to subscribe, and somehow I'm getting less subscribers or more viewers who don't have a sub. So what's going on? Subscribe and you will get a telescope the size of a pineapple delivered to you. Totally true. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm just going to usually say the top 5 nations in detail. I will rank everybody. I'll just say the names quickly so I don't have to explain forever because the video will just take too long. So looking at the 1-star nations, I'll just go by bottom to top. So at rank 13, Cuba. Cuba's terrible. Surrounded by everybody else, just not fun. 12, Peru. Peru doesn't have that hard of a start, but they didn't later have a problem getting to Europe. The Iroquois is just surrounded by the USA, that sucks as well, the 11. At rank 10, Colombia, yeah, just not such a fun start since Peru and Brazil and the US will swarm you. At rank 9, we have Montenegro, who just has to feel all of Austria-Hungary. At rank 8, Serbia, same thing, just a little bit easier position to attack Bulgaria. At rank 7, Egypt, just because, yeah, fighting Eurafrica on the axis, on the Central Power side is too easy. And then you have to travel to invade North America. Number 6, Belgium, the wrath of Germany. And now we get to the actual top 5 list. So at top 5 we have Bulgaria. Now why is Bulgaria so easy? You've seen I already played it. Well, the Bulgarians have the big advantage. They're surrounded by the Ottomans and the Austro-Hungarians. That means it makes it very easy to gobble up all of the Balkans, go after Italy, go after Africa, and just destroy the Entente. The only annoying thing is then you'll have to probably go and help in America. You also can do it financially, but you also have to send your units. Just a bit of a nuisance, but it's not hard at all. It's very easy. At rank 4, we have Morocco. The one city wonder has the big advantage that it is on the Entente side. And you can, in the beginning, help quickly take out this German part here. So in the beginning, just don't really do a lot. Let the French kill off the city quite a bit, and then you can just go in and snack it. After that, the French and Portuguese will kill off the units, and you can go full out attack Spain to really alleviate France's pain and go and help afterwards. I tried to play it a little bit before, and it was really easy. At rank 3, we have Libya. Now, Libya, similar to Morocco, just has to fight the Central Powers, but this time you're a little bit more powerful. You start with 3 cities. You can go and send some units to the Balkans, which I wouldn't advise. I'd rather advise just really focus Egypt all out, kill them off, and go into the Ottoman territories and really screw the Central Powers up. At rank 2, and I can't believe that this is a freaking 1-star nation, it's Portugal. Now Portugal, I mean, yes, you have Spain, but you also have France helping you against Spain. You have Morocco helping you. You have everybody helping you. And you have some, actually, let's quickly click, because you maybe may not notice if you do it normally. You have this city here with a ship and a soldier, easily defendable. And you have some units in Africa, which makes defeating Germany in Africa really easy. You can snack the city. You will focus this city here and kill off Spain, because usually the allies don't do that, so you'll have to do it. And then focus this city, La Coruña, go after Seville, go after this city, and then after Madrid, and it's pretty easy. At rank 1, and that's just for me, is Greece. Now, I don't know why, but I tried Greece once or twice, and it always felt really easy. So you start off with a good unit here, you start off with an artillery, so you can just add one of your artilleries, build the next artillery, and then you can just focus on Sofia. What I did is just prepared the blast here, by the way, and I moved over here, baited them in, hit the city. Maybe I even can hit the fort, because I'll take that out later. And by turn 2, I hope it also works again this time, otherwise it's a demonstration effect. By turn 2, I already had taken out the Bulgarians, and then I can go after the Ottomans. And if you then make smart moves, let's see if we can take it out right now. So yeah, very similar. So Bulgaria is not paying attention to Sofia, so I might be able to wait, not air raid. Let's blast it, go in, and you already killed off Bulgaria by turn 2. That's what all your friendly guys here struggle with. It's not as easy. You can't get as fast to Bulgaria. Somehow they're blocking the way. But as the Greeks, you can get in Bulgaria so fast, and then you can try to already hit the Entente in Constantinople. And I also found it again super easy to get to Constantinople. So Greece, astonishingly easy, I have to say. And then obviously you go fight Bucharest, you go and attack the Ottomans, and you also help the allies in Austria-Hungary. As the 2-star nations, they only are 7, so again, 6 and 7, I'll just say quickly. Romania is my number 7, the worst. I don't know why that's a 2-star nation. How is Portugal a 1-star and Romania 2-star? Romania is terrible, it's a lot harder than Greece. At number 6 we have Canada. Fighting the US and fighting the Brits is kind of annoying. So at rank 5 we have Mexico. Now I played Mexico already and wanted the Mexicans. I found it quite easy to invade these territories here in the south of America, so killing the US isn't as hard. And the good thing is, if you're on the Central Power side, you really want to be in North America or try to kill off North America. That makes it a lot easier because the Central Powers always win Europe, but they always lose America. So if you win America for them, you win really fast. Fighting these territories is easy, but the annoying thing is Cuba will fall and Colombia as well, so you'll have to go and help out in South America as well. There's just a lot of fronts to manage and you get swarmed by British and US ships. But apart from that, it's not as hard of a conquest. At rank 4 we have Brazil. They just suffer a bit with being an Entente nation in North America, so you'll win North America pretty easily. You'll have to easily kill off Colombia and then go after Mexico and kill off Mexico. What you can do is Brazil, which makes it a bit better in the other nations, is you can already start sending units to Europe and help there a bit, because that's where you struggle. At rank 3 we have Russia. Now Russia, I was surprised. I tried this nation and I did it in like 30 turns. I can actually show you this. Wait, where's the achievements? Is it here? Yeah, Russia. I did it in... Oh wait, there was a bit more. It was like 40 turns just because it took forever to finish off one... what was it again? Spain, or I'm not sure anymore. One nation just took me forever to finish off. No, Canada. It took forever to finish off Canada. But yeah, the thing is, you have such a hard start. You have to fight 4 major powers basically. You have to fight the Soviets, you have to fight the Germans, the Austro-Hungarians, and the Ottomans. But if you manage to kill off the Soviets pretty fast, you have such a prime position. So holding down here against the Ottomans, I found it pretty easy. Just always build new militia and you'll hold. Here I actually managed to advance quite a bit in Austria-Hungary and the Ottomans, since they didn't pay attention with units here, so I could help the Balkans a little bit. But eventually it did fall. I think apart from like, what was it, Romania, who managed to survive, weirdly enough. But yeah, you have to really focus the Soviets, and the rest you just try to hold as much as you can. If you kill off the Soviets really soon, you're in a prime position with a burning country. But the thing is, usually the Russians die pretty soon, and they're no use to their Entente members. So if you do well as them, your whole faction does well. But it's very hard. It's like hard to start, but it gets easier the longer it goes. So it's like a trade-off. And rank 2, it's the pizzas. Now Italy has a pretty easy position, straightforward. Just fight all Austro-Hungarians and the Germans, and yeah, your faction will do well in North America. At rank 1 we have the Soviet Union. Now the Soviet Union is just pretty easy because you have really strong generals and you'll easily deal with the Russians. If you played smart, you can easily take out the Russians, and then you can send all your attention to the Western Front and help out take England, especially since the power struggle with it. And you can early on, if you take out the Russians like St. Petersburg pretty fast and just then swipe city after city, you can easily donate a lot of money to North America, which is a bit the advantage. I put them at number 1 because their start is so easy. You just have to pick them and do the start. You could take out, yeah, there's just no chance of losing the game. With the Russians, you have the chance to lose the game, so that's the point. And the 3-star nations, again, rank 7, USA, easy to win North America, but Europe will be lost. Big annoyance to win the game. At rank 6, the Ottomans, they're not too brutal. I just think all the 3-star nations are not that hard. The Ottomans, you have the advantage of being able to kill off Russian Tbilisi and then go into Russia while helping the Soviets. I wouldn't focus too much attention here. What I would do is then focus a bit more on the Balkans, try to take them out. And you have a little invasion force here. Try to land in Benghazi and do your allies a big plus, because they'll struggle a bit with Africa, and if you go take out Africa soon, it's going to be easy. So, properly now, at rank 5 we have France. Now France, the good thing is you're involved everywhere, but that's also a bad thing, because you will have to fight on so many fronts. You'll have to defend against the Spanish, you have to defend against the Germans, you'll have to attack in North Africa, though North Africa isn't that hard. You have troops in South America, and it's just, it's more of an annoyance to play them, since you have so many things to defend and to do at once. Rank 4 we have Spain. Spain, you are not too bad position. If you kill off Portugal fast, or just mainland Portugal, you can use these troops here to advance into Africa, and you can really screw France over, since they aren't prepared for you joining that soon while having to face the Germans. They're just not ready. At rank 3, Austria-Hungary, they are pretty easy. Just focus Italy, send some troops and kill off the Balkans. Very straightforward. The thing is just, at least you can go to the left. So you take out the Balkans, you go to Italy, send some troops to Africa, you kill off France. Then you send troops to North America. At rank 2 is Germany. Now Germany, I really like playing. First of all, it's a lot of fun since you can roleplay as Germany. You start off with great units in France, so you can really sweep through France. It's easy. Here against the Russians, you don't have to do a lot. It's quite easy. So you can use like 2 or 3 units here, take out Lublin and even Kiev, and then just let the Soviets do the rest. I send still some troops up here to go and help against these initial Russian units since they're a bit strong. Otherwise, you have troops in Africa, which I managed to hold forever for about 20 turns. There were troops around here. I think in the end I did lose. Wait, no, actually I kept them. I think I managed to hold that in Rabat in the end. I like captured this city, lost this city, captured this city, lost this city, captured this city, lost this city, and then tried to hold out. So that's a plus. You have German North Africa, and you have this invasion force, which I used immediately. I shielded my units like this, and then I sent the units to Ireland, and I managed to take Ireland, which gives you an easy landing force into England, so you can go for Glasgow. But the English will defend quite fiercely. Don't forget your 2 U-boats here. Don't forget your ships here, since you can distract the allies a little bit. And steamroll France. I find it a lot of fun. And you also can go help the Austro-Hungarians defend the Italians with these units down here. I actually managed to like capture half of Italy. So yeah, Germany is just fun to play. At rank 1, obviously the UK. All the Brits in here will be super proud now. But the UK has just one big advantage. They are on every front. They're fighting Canada and North America. They are fighting the Germans in Europe. They even have some starting troops here. You can add generals easily. And you even have the invasion force here in the Ottoman Empire. So you can just strike from everywhere. It's a lot of multitasking, but if you do it well, you will absolutely destroy the Central Powers. Trust me. And you even have troops down here. I forgot that. Troops down here, troops over here. I mean, you just have to pay attention to the map, and you'll find you have British soldiers on every single corner of this freaking map. I hope this was useful to you. Give me suggestions for new videos, and thank you for watching. A special thank you to Victor SMG, Rovanion11, and Revolution hashtag 3299. My free members, please become members as well. It really helps the channel. It really helps me save some money up to buy some new equipment, maybe a new microphone, maybe a new PC eventually, to actually record games with a good quality, not just on my phone. Have a nice and bye.